On Saturday, February 7th, 2026, we went out to go see the 47th annual Jacksonville train show. This was especially exciting for me because one, you know how I am. Second, I hadn't actually been to a train show before until this day. I made sure to bring my camera along as well so I could get lots of photos and videos of everything. The only downside was, because I was recording small model trains, the camera went a little blurry sometimes when I zoomed in. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. We'd arrive at the Prime F. Osborne Convention Center where the show was located. After we walked in and got our tickets, we opened the doors to be met with tons of model trains and other railroad items.
Well, you won't be getting anything off this table.
The first thing we saw were some Southern Railway model trains, including these Crescent Limited cars, which I believe were an O scale, which was very nice.
We're looking at maybe 2 cabooses getting painted.
If this car were for sale, I definitely would have bought it. I had been looking on eBay for one of these, but it was about $100.
How are you?
Smaller tracks, this smaller radius, you fit to these kind of cars.
There was also some European trains here too, which was neat to see.
Because even if you're not getting them,
Look at
you have something to say.
Can't hit them, we can't think of run, they're gonna big
One of the highlights of this show, and something I had definitely never seen before, was this train phone of some sort. I wonder if I might get one of those one day. At the show as well were these incredibly detailed paintings painted by someone who actually worked at GE. He told me that when taking pictures to take them at least a 15-degree angle. I assume this is so they can't be copied.
Online. Okay, perfect. Let me get you You're with the gentleman. He will do it.
The next table we stopped at had a lot of old railroad lanterns as well as some china from dining cars.
I wonder how much of the same stuff we'll see when we go to.
They smell authentic. Look.
It's Wes's stuff. We're just,
I saw those.
yeah, he'll be back.
There was also this speeder at the show, which was pretty neat.
But I have no idea.
As we made our way towards the back of the room, we found the layouts. There was this very pretty mason bogey at the show as well. This was my favorite layout at the show, an 0-30 modular built by the First Coast Model Railroad Society. Next up was the N-scale layout. There was actually 2 of them, but we forgot to go see the other one. We then left the layouts to look at the things that we hadn't seen yet.
School bus.
Yeah.
School bus might be even cuter than the. But that's too big, isn't it? For your.
No? A lot of old stuff.
Good, how are you? I like this case. That display case.
That's a big one.
Oh yeah.
Look.
Just, I mean, you know these things happen and lose.
Oh, it's a turntable.
In fact, I didn't sell many.
Look at that.
I tried to now.
The guy working at this table offered to rearrange these FEC models so that I could get some better pictures, which was nice of him. At this point, we had seen just about everything, but I wanted to get a few souvenirs before we left. After a lot of hard decision making, I had figured out what I wanted to get. Back over by the ON30 layout, a man had walked up to us and offered to show us his stand. He was selling freight car kits that were $5 a piece and $20 if you bought 5 of them. I would end up getting 3. I then went to go take one last look at a train that was running on the layout.
Alright, I don't know why the switch just flipped. The switches have a monitor on now at this point. Hey, Ken.
After that, we went back to another table to buy the second thing I had in mind, a new locomotive. I'll be unboxing it and showing it off in a later video, but for right now, your only hint is it's Proto 2000. The last thing we looked at right before we left was this Operation LifeSaver table.
Jordan's like, nope. He just stopped. He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. They know. Yeah. The bad guys don't know, but it's like the amount of guys we chase, they'll just run across the street and they won't even look both ways. A lot of them will run onto the road.
Are they taking a picture of them?
The man in charge of this stand asked me if I knew what I was taking a picture of. And because I had already known about the blue sign and what it's for, he gave me this Operation LifeSaver pin. He also gave the rest of my family a bit more education regarding the matter. And with that, we left the train show and headed for home. I'm quite satisfied with my first train show and I had an amazing time. Thanks for watching, consider subscribing, and I'll see y'all next time.